it's too expensive to keep adding more services on.
Yeah.
And Apple wants you to do that.
Yeah.
Now you have to watch On the Rocks. You need Apple? Come on.
Yeah.
I want to watch On the Rocks.
Yeah,
I can't watch On the Rocks.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get on the Cody.
I was just thinking about that. Of I do want to watch a movie. I was like, fuck, I don't want to have to fucking sign up for it.
I don't even want to like
TV.
split it with you. Like, that's how like little I want to spend on
What is it,
Apple
$6?
products.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Like,
what am I doing? I'm already paying enough shit for Apple, right? So this is something that I just noticed, right? That we just talked about Sylvie's Love, right?
mm-hmm.
And we talked about how, you know, that's going to be premiering on Amazon Prime, right? And then I kind of noticed something a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? All this shit that I'm looking into seems to be coming from fucking Amazon.
Somebody's got a monopoly going.
Somebody is plotting.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to talk real quick about how Amazon is going for a bit of a power play here. That they you know, I always considered it Amazon like kind of like the stepchild to Netflix, in that, you know, people would watch it. All right, this is, if it's coming on Amazon Prime, all right, whatever, you know, cool. I'm not going to go out of my way to go check it out. If I happen to have Amazon Prime, cool. But I'm not going to fucking go pick it up to watch whatever fucking movie. I will say the first movie that I ever watched on Amazon Prime that came from Amazon Prime was one of the best movies I think I've ever seen, which is Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, okay.
It's a heartbreaking fucking movie. And I always thought it was kind of a crime that movie didn't win the Oscar.
A little bit of controversy surrounding.
A little bit. That was the year that La La Land we thought La La Land won it, but really it was Moonlight. Although I thought all three of the movies were fucking all those movies were fucking great year when it came to the Oscars. But I just remember watching Manchester by the Sea like, fuck yeah, like this one hits a little differently. Not that Moonlight didn't, it did. I thought Moonlight was one of the most fantastic movies I'd ever seen, but I thought Manchester by the Sea that particular year was just a tick better. But anyways, that was the first movie I ever really watched. That was like an Amazon movie.
I did The Man in a High Castle. I thought they did a really good job with
show.
That.
Yep.
And Hannah. That was one.
I never watched Hannah.
Really?
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah, that's like the sci-fi one where she's like
with Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah, she's like an X-Men or something like that. I don't know what she is.
X-Men.
Isn't she? Isn't she an X-Men or something?
She was born to do Jason Bourne things.
Yeah, X-Men. There you go. And so anyways, so going through all this, that was like the first movie that I really watched, Manchester by the Sea. Over the course of years, though, they've kind of been, you know, doing some things, but not really doing that much. They said, fuck all of that. What is that? You guys are at home watching fucking movies? Great. We're going to deliver all this fucking content to you. So they've got a slew of things that are, have either been announced or they have trailers for that is just like, holy shit, wait, too much shit from Amazon Prime right now. I'm going to need you guys to slow the fuck down. So they've got a movie called I'm Your Woman that I just saw the trailer for with, I believe her name is Rachel Boschnanen. I'm pronouncing that clearly incorrectly. But watching the trailer for that, I was like, holy shit, this actually looks really fucking good. It's basically about like a woman who her husband is like a thief, and then he just disappears one night, and then she basically is told to pack her shit up and like leave because people are coming for her, and it's just like a weird kind of like snowball effect from there.
Sounds good.
That looks pretty fucking good. So I saw that trailer this past week. We also obviously, you know, everybody's favorite The Boys, you know, that's you know, season 2 of that just wrapped up, so that was fantastic, which I thought season 2 was superior to season 1 for The Boys. Borat 2 is heading to Amazon.
I will
Prime.
be the only one who enjoys that movie in my household. Tell you that right now.
You sound very bitter about that, by the way.
I'm from that part of the world, man.
You sound bitter about being the only person.
Absolutely.
So but you also have what was just announced, we'll talk about it a little later, Coming to America 2, that got sold from Paramount to Amazon Prime.
Is it that Jeff Bezos is like, you motherfuckers are at home? I'm pouring millions into you enjoying your home experience so I can make more millions. I mean, that's just.
It sounds like Jeff Bezos to me. I don't know. It sounds
that
like
is the American dream of capitalism.
That sounds very on brand.
Yeah,
I don't.
Like, you don't have a job, but you got Amazon Prime.
Well, in hopefully for his stock purposes, that's true. And then it was just announced, and the thing that kind of like pushed this over the edge for me, it was just announced that they're doing a basically like a reboot of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's being turned into a series for Amazon Prime, which, you know, we're going to talk about reboots a little later. Some opinions. But so they've been greenlighting all these like projects, and I'm just like, they don't have to slow down, because really they can do whatever the fuck they want with their movie studio. But that's not like where they make their money from. That's not, you know, where, in fact, that gives them actually like that allows them to take losses elsewhere. Right. Or their losses with the movies allow them to write things off so that they don't have to pay taxes at all. Right. Yeah. So like, you know,
depreciation, man. Just write that stuff off.
They make all this money, you know, doing, obviously delivering packages and shit like that. But it's with side shit like this that they can develop all these losses and then just write that shit off. So it makes me understand that there's just no end in sight for like, I thought we had to look out for Apple, because Apple has just an unending well of money that they can just tap into, that they don't need to make money off the movies in order to like do them.
But the logistics just aren't quite there as Amazon.
No,
I
wouldn't say that
built ready to go.
I wouldn't even say that they're not there. What I would say is that Apple's a little more limited than Amazon, in that they've closed themselves off from everybody else. Yeah. And so it limits their ability to get their shit out to them, unless if you use Android or if you use Microsoft products as far as like your PC and shit, like, then okay, you just don't fuck with Apple. And so that feels like a weird amount of a large amount of.
We talked about it because Apple, this dang thing is expensive.
This computer for the podcast.
This holding up a cell phone is expensive. This Mac is expensive. This big ass screen that you got here is expensive.
Oh, don't tell people what I got. I mean, they don't need to know.
I mean, you got money.
I don't want to. Luckily, nobody has the heart. But no, like the address.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. But it's just an added expense. Whereas in Amazon, you know, if you use Prime, you get it. You have it. It's a one-time $99 charge, or I don't know. I use somebody else's, but you know, that's how I get it.
Well, that's just going to be cut off soon. Yeah, they're going to hear this and say, "Nope, that."
But no, like seriously, it's too expensive to keep adding more services on.
Yeah,
and Apple wants you to do that. Yeah. Now you have to watch On the Rocks. You need Apple. Come on.
Yeah,
I want to watch On the Rocks.
Yeah,
I can't watch On the Rocks.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get on to Cody.
I was just thinking about that. Of I do want to watch a movie. I was like, fuck. I don't want to have to fucking sign up for it.
I don't even want to like split it with you. Like that's how like little I want to spend on Apple
$6?
products.
Yeah, like, what am I doing? I'm already paying enough shit for Apple, right? But what do you think specifically about this reboot of I Know What You Did? Were you a big I Know What You Did Last Summer? It was always a point of contention. You were either a Scream fan or I Know What You Did Last Summer. Which were you? Where were you?
I was a scary movie franchise, fan that spoofed them all.
I can't. Are you? No. You're either Scream joke, or I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No. So I was
only two options.
Definitely Scream.
Okay.
Which is also why I wasn't excited that they were making another one when we were talking about it, a few weeks back.
Yeah.
But like I've seen this. It was kind of like what we were talking about earlier. When like you see it the first time and it's cool.
Yeah.
After that, it's just like I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't need to know what you did the other summer either in the next one. It's all right. I know that they were talking to Sarah Michelle Gellar, and they were talking to what's the other chick's name?
The one that's in I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Love Hewitt, yeah. And she was like, I just hope they don't make me the mother in this. If she's even going to be part of it.
Ironic, because we're going to talk about something later where she's like, hey, just leave me the fuck out of it. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. And then, okay.
We don't need it. I guess maybe for an audience, a younger audience that really never got to experience that movie franchise and then the Scream franchise. Yeah, this might be up that alley.
Well, let me ask the ladies here. So you actually have this microphone right there, so you can actually turn that on.
I got you.
You could pull the mic closer, Anna. So we got the ladies in the studio today. Did you guys grow up on I Know What You Did Last Summer? Do you remember? No, you never.
You guys are
you never
90s
seen
babies,
it,
so.
or you just didn't like it?
Never seen it, and
Yeah.
we didn't have any cable growing up, so
Okay.
any of the older shows we didn't
Oh
watch.
no, man!
Did you-
I know what you did last summer was on
That was
regular
on
plug-in
literally
TV.
everything.
Like, yeah.
I thought they just literally like you walk around outside. They just like, hey,
Yeah,
have you
somebody's
seen I Know What
playing
You
it,
Did Last
yeah.
Summer? You're watching now.
VHS in my
Scream.
trunk.
Did you ever see Scream?
Nope.
Damn. How about Blair Witch? Did you watch Blair Witch?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about Blair Witch?
That
I guess
tells you
that's all you need to
everything,
say
yeah.
about it. Yeah, it was all right. I guess I don't know.
No, I think we watched Blair Witch like a few years ago for the first time,
we did.
and we were both like, I don't know, it was like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
At
know
the
what?
time, it might have been cool.
Yeah,
found
the
footage.
90s is an acquired taste, I
Yeah,
would
it
say. You had
is.
to you have to have some sort of nostalgia for it.
I showed Anna some and Anna and Rachel some R&B videos
Yeah.
from the 90s and even early 2000s, and they go, did they all dance in music videos back then? I'm like, yes.
Yeah, much different from
Yeah.
now, where you're not really sure what to make of the music videos now. I don't know what they do in music videos now. But yeah, I was just curious if you guys checked that out and kind of like what you thought about them. Yeah, I know I wasn't really that much of an I Know What You Did Last Summer fan, mostly because I think it came out after Scream, so it was kind of like, we already
Yeah.
kind of did this. And also the killer was kind of stupid. It was just a dude with the fucking hook.
Yeah, right.
It's like, guys, just stop running from him. Just
Yeah.
he's right there. Just he's an old dude too. It is
It is
has
why
arthritis.
that Geico commercial is so great, where they're like, if you're in a horror movie, you make stupid decisions.
And
everything
he's
else,
like,
there's
she's
Geico,
like,
you
she's
know?
like, hey, let's drive away in a running
Yeah,
car. And he's
are
like,
you
are you crazy? And it's like,
Let's
yeah,
get behind the
that's-
chainsaw.
That's slam how it is in actual horror movies, especially ones from the 90s. But yeah, we're getting a YA. And I did notice, but I
Are
know
they
what you
bringing
did
any
last summer.
other like cast back?
I doubt
Like,
it.
are they?
I doubt
like
it.
Ryan Philippe. You know,
Is that
Del-
who it is?
that
I thought it was a
Delaware-
Felipe.
Felipe, Delaware
Felipe?
County,
I
up
don't
in
know.
Delaware somewhere. Yeah,
Why do you keep saying?
Why do I
Delaware
know
County?
that?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know why you're fucking
I
saying.
don't know.
That's a
I
weird
think
thing to
it's
know.
all Delaware has to cling to. That and Joe Biden.
Doesn't have much else. Yeah. Well, that's also brought into question too. Who knows? But yeah. I didn't know that I Know What You Did Last Summer was based off of I think it's based off of a book or some other property.
Yeah, I mean that's not too surprising.
Yeah. Anyways, so Amazon had just like a lot of shit going on, man. They're bringing a lot of shit to the forefront. I just wanted to kind of point that out so I could be the first to say, when all you ever see on fucking TV or wherever you're looking are fucking, Amazon Prime, spots for whatever the latest thing is. Don't say your boy Tio, as you know, did not let you know. See how I did
Fake
that?
Rain is with you.
You see how that fake Rain is with you? That's hilarious. So